Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. Joseph James, SchoolOfTrade.com, August 19th, 2010. Here's your live trading recap. Guys, happy Thursday to you. Hope you're having a good summer so far. Before we talk about the trades we took today, I want to remind you guys about our blog. Now on our blog right now, if you're not following the blog, you want to click that follow me button, right? That way you can follow the blog, get all the new updates, because we're posting live trade calls, new articles, and then don't forget, as of Labor Day, right, first weekend in September, we'll be bringing back our nightly recap, right, or our nightly prep. Okay, so separate to this video, we do a nightly prep every evening that will get you guys on the right track for the following day. That's coming back after Labor Day. So enjoy the summer, take the time off, right, have some fun with the friends and family, get some sun, wear the SPF, of course, and make sure you guys keep coming in and joining us the rest of the month of August. We've got more coming in September, obviously. Now, we had it was a decent day today. I guess decent being a relative term. I've been having connection problems all week this week, and today was probably one of the worst days we'd had, and having a hard time keeping a connection. Had to cut the day short a little bit here. We took 3 total trades. Well, we were about halfway through our Russell trade at about 11 o'clock this morning when we got kind of disconnected there. So 2 on the Russell, 1 on the crude, and of course you can see 50 ticks, that's 500 USD. Right, $10 per tick, and that brings our weekly total here to 41.88. Monthly total 71.133, and you can see we're just shy now of 124,000 for the year of 2010. Now, before we talk about the trades we took today, guys, what was the most important thing that happened? Very slow and sloppy today. Now, remember, it's OPEX week, right? Third Friday of the month, unless the first Friday is the first day of the month, then it's the fourth. Well, of course, we've got the third Friday of the month, which means yesterday was Wacky Wednesday. Right, today being, of course, Thirsty Thursday, right, we are thirsting for OPEX tomorrow to let us get back to normal. So today being a Thursday of a summertime OPEX, right, this is going to be the day where we see the lowest volume. Now remember, Wacky Wednesday is when we see all kinds of volume, right? That's the traders preparing for OPEX Friday. And then OPEX Friday, people will be executing, right, everything that they planned Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, of course, Thursday, right, is kind of that middle child, right? It's going to be right smack dead between Wednesday and Friday. And so Thursdays are always expected to be that day where we kind of see the market come and go without very much action. Now, crude was sideways this morning, right? So we decided to trade the extremes, right? Crude was going sideways, so we defined the extremes and traded the extremes. Okay, the Russell gave us the most amount of money today. It broke the wedge. We had a wedge pattern yesterday on the Russell. Finally broke the wedge yesterday. And then, of course, finally we had to wait for it then to break up or break down. Right? It eventually broke down, and we took some money to the market that way today. And then, of course, we want to remember, right, summertime volume is always a concern. Okay, so we're looking for double confirmation. We're really being more patient for the trades we take today. And having OPEX Friday being tomorrow, right, that's going to be even more, right, of something to consider, because remember, volume will be slower altogether, but lower volume combined with a Thursday of OPEX week, right, that can sometimes spell disaster. So we knew what we were getting into going into this morning. Now, when we saw the crude market today, here was that sideways market we were talking about. And you can clearly see here, right, we got our highs and our lows. Now, this was actually the same, right, the same bracket from yesterday, right? It was the exact same one from yesterday. We didn't even change it. You can see the highs from yesterday, the lows from yesterday, and here we are right in the middle. Now, obviously, in the middle of the bracket, we want to avoid trading, right? We call it the chop zone, right? We always say don't fiddle with the middle, right? Don't play around in the middle of the bracket. So what I do now is I look, of course, to my extremes. So my extremes here, the lows of 74.28, the highs of 77. And so as you can see here, I'm going to play inside the extremes. I'm going to sell 77. And I'll buy 74.28. And then, of course, if we do break out to the downside here, I'll, of course, sell below 74. If we break to the upside, I'll be a buyer above 77.19. All right, guys, so inside the bracket, I'm going to sell the highs, buy the lows. And that's pretty much what we always want to use as our guide here, guys, as we get our day started. Now, remember, this is my 34 range chart right here, right? This is a very slow time frame. So a very slow time frame, this is going to show me the general location of my potential trades, right? So basically now I know I should be looking for a trade around 74.28 to buy. I should be looking for a trade around 77 to sell. But now I need to use something a little bit faster, right? Something to give me the pattern I need. Because this very slow time frame, right, a weekly, a daily, an hourly chart, right? Something very slow will only show me the big picture. So what I'll do now is I'm going to zoom in now on a faster time frame. So we started off with our slow time frame, and our slow time frame told us, what was it? Be on the lookout, right, to buy the lows and sell the highs. Now here we are for our first trade of the morning here on crude. Now given the volume this morning was pretty slow, and I kept having connection problems this morning, so we really kind of stumbled our way through this thing for the first couple hours a day here. But at 10:23 we took our first trade. Now